Oh my goodness. This is a loaded question. Actually, interestingly, I just started some new, as I mentioned, I think everybody can find a new pillar, a new space to focus on, and constantly grow and adapt. Some of the things that I have recently added to my lifestyle that I think have been really impactful is morning gratitude and journaling. It sounds like it probably won't do that much, but I cannot stress the change that I have seen in terms of my morning stress, or even just like it perpetuates through the day. So that's going to be one. And then the other one that I just recently have started digging into the literature and seeing such shockingly impactful results is oral hygiene. I know, kind of a weird one to throw in there, but flossing, oral hygiene, twice a day, making sure you're doing that. I literally have my flossing pics right here because it's something that I really am not the best at, is flossing twice a day, every day. And so now I'm just trying to bring that in, tongue scraping, all of these cool things that can really support oral hygiene, which in fact is tied to longevity in ways that you might not believe, including some of the biomarkers associated with heart health, with cognitive health. It is all connected.
And we actually had a green dentist on the podcast the last couple months, Dr. Patel, and she was basically making the argument you can add 10 years to your life with just proper dental hygiene. So
it's crazy. It's crazy. I was very excited when I saw that, because that one's not even in our pillars.
No.
It's just a whole new space that we can explore. So those are kind of my new ones right now. But of course, I always am optimizing sleep, nutrition, all of the other pillars.
I like the gratitude piece, because we're on a campaign here on this podcast to change the spelling of gratitude to have 2 T's in the middle. So it's an attitude of gratitude.
I love that.
Yeah,
and it is crazy. I will say one of the things that I noticed from just doing one of my biggest problems is that I will say I don't have enough time to do XYZ thing. And so when I was adding gratitude journaling into my routine, it was important that I made it as quick and dirty as I possibly could. How can I sneak this in? And so I just do 3 things in the morning that I'm grateful for. And it's so interesting to see how just taking that time in the morning to think of 3 things that you're grateful for. And it's important, at least in my practice, to make it 3 new things that I hadn't found prior. So you kind of start thinking and digging at things that you might be grateful for. And it's funny when you write down, I saw, this is kind of like a tangent, but I saw a little snail going across my path the other day. And I was like, how cute is that? This is what a beautiful thing life is, and I wrote that down. And then, when you start realizing that all of these little things can be grateful for, it makes it way easier to be grateful for other things. And it adds positivity and motivation and, reduce stress through the rest of your day. So, you gotta give things a chance. This was something, by the way, just in all transparency, I was like, absolutely not. This is so not my style, but I did it, and here we are. So
yeah, sometimes you just have to take that leap and do something you think is going to be uncomfortable, or you might not even think it's going to be worthwhile, and then just reap the benefits.
It's so true, and so true across all of those things that we've chatted about today.